Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense will have first crack at this one. It was easily the most memorable post-game in the long and storied history of Michigan and Ohio State. It put an exclamation point on Michigan's season and in an odd way sort of propelled Ohio State in the same direction eventually.
I think this game last year was probably the most surprising.
That's a fumble on the play. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Oh.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some play balls for this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. The give on the inside. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Thurman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And if feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. That's caught. It's Simpson. He's loose. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Looking for space. It's Marshall. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Underwood. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a real
wide open spaces. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Smith. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the tailback. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Grab near the marker. It's McCulley. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just...
It's a running room. The tag. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that embrace the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Throws for the tight end, working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's got him. Got a little space. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's McCulley. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. That's caught, it's Haynes. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Find some fresh air. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. To throw, it's Sayed. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him! On target to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Looking left. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And here they come almost all the way back.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's ball.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The play action fake. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And they're not on the same page there.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Moore.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they get the 1st down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off. They
bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option route.
Touchdown, Michigan! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Catch in the middle. It's Tate. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's a hit. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punted away on 4th down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Creates a little space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth.
How about that critical moment in the 4th quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the 4th quarter by this quarterback.
The Wolverines want to move quickly. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Got it in the middle, it's Prescorn. All down, but they'll move the sticks. Picks up the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Michigan.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the field goal unit is on the field. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. It's good, and that's your ball game. They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them the school up north. But this year, Ohio State will have to call Michigan the victors in the game as they plant their flag in this rivalry for another year. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.